picture. I was thinking you should put like some kind of border up here, like maybe farmhouses with bumblebees or something.
Oh my goodness, bumblebees, that would really pull the room together,
If you could find some plates that match it.
Now, are borders still real popular in rooms outside of kids that are like 8?
Probably not since like the mid '90s.
Man. Hey, everybody.
Oh, hey.
Hey. Just a couple of dudes hanging out in the living room, drinking some brews.
Drinking some brews and
listening to some tunes.
Yeah.
And what do we got on the dial tonight?
We're listening to some Midwest Contraband.
That's the band that was in the video.
It is. So that was the first we'd heard of them. So we Googled them after the premiere just ended and found the Bandcamp, and now we're listening to some of the stuff.
Yeah, because we were just watching that live episode of Doppelgangers, Tunes and Brews.
Yeah.
Because those guys, Has Been and Write Off, those are my two favorite characters. But no, it's glad to be back,
Yeah.
It's good. It was a nice night in Fountain Square.
It was a nice night in Fountain Square. One of the best burgers I ever had, as I mentioned in the premiere.
Oh, yeah, Kuma's Burgers. I've been meaning to go there for about 3 years since I came here.
Yeah, I went there back in the day. It was like, I need to eat here. So I didn't eat there when I went there the first time.
Yeah, you just went in there to use the pisser.
Yep, use the pisser.
A non-paying customer.
Non-paying customer. Well, when you have a 4-year-old or 3-year-old with you, and you say, can he use your bathroom? They usually just let you go.
Yeah, I think that's usually that's how you win those arguments.
Right.
Sometimes I'll just grab a kid real quick so I can use a public restroom because,
You probably shouldn't do that.
Well, I return them sometimes better than when I've gotten them.
Anyway, so tonight, pardon me, we've gone back to one of our favorites here, Miller High Life in a bottle. It is the champagne of beers.
It is the champagne of my heart.
This one is good for 2 more months, but I'm drinking it.
You drinking it? It's good. I actually had a beer mosa this morning because it's my day off.
That sounds nice.
I get one of those a week. And this morning, typically what's a beer mosa? It's beer.
It's beer and orange juice.
Beer and orange juice. Well, I had the pineapple orange juice.
That sounds lovely.
And I'm thinking, it could go one of 2 ways.
Yeah.
And it went the way I wanted to.
Very nice.
It was nice. Down Pleasure Street on my tongue. It was
very nice.
Yeah, it was good.
Very nice.
And we talk a lot about food. We talk a lot about drinks. We just recently reviewed the orange vanilla Coca-Cola.
Yes, we did.
We had opposing views on that.
Opposing views.
Not so opposing, though. I didn't think it had much of an orange. What are you trying to sell me, Coke?
Right.
There's no orange in this. It's not like everybody's like, it's like a dreamsicle. And if they jump straight to dreamsicle,
right,
you're like, oh shoot.
It's more like, let's say you're having like an orange Tootsie Pop, and you're drinking a vanilla Coke.
Yeah, but orange Tootsie Pop's got an orange flavor.
Right.
You're saying you're diluting it down.
I'm saying that the orange flavor is just super thin, and
it's nothing. It's nothing. And you actually had given me one of those orange Cokes. Now, did you give me the orange Coke or did you give me the raspberry?
I gave you the peach Coke.
See, neither of the ones I said. That's good.
And it was really good.
It was actually really good. It was subtle. It was like a peach tea almost.
Yeah.
If you can use the Coca-Cola flavor and then add in some fruity tastiness, it could work well. What's your favorite tea? Fruit tea?
Peach tea.
So it worked out nicely. Yeah, it was your favorite of the Cokes?
Right.
Yeah. How was the orange one?
There wasn't an orange one.
So
it was raspberry.
Who are you?
Who are you?
Because
trying to ask me about fictitious Coca-Colas.
I'm Carlos Santana.
Whoa.
Hey, hey. No, for real though. Did you not post about an orange flavored soda, Coca-Cola?
Well, the new one.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I'll let this.
The one
that
ride. Didn't exist until recently.
Yeah, that's true. Do you think it'll last?
No,
it's definitely not a Baja Blast.
I wouldn't print up 5,000 different names on those labels.
Yeah, that's not even going to get the name treatment. That's pretty rough.
Right.
Did Diet Coke ever get that treatment?
Probably. It's one of their main silver Diet Coke and regular Coke.
I admit I like a Diet Coke, but for a different reason than I like Coke.
I drank Diet Coke for a while.
I like that. I like that like misty, bubbly Christmas of it. It's like it's a different type of experience than a Coca-Cola.
Something about the artificial sweetener though actually makes me hungry when I drink one.
I think it's the speed effect that you get from it or something.
Could be.
I'm not sure. But now that we're on this tangent, let's go back to the idea of the Taco Bell fries that we mentioned in the episode.
Oh, yes.
I've had that in the back of my brain, one of my 7 thoughts for about 3 days.
Okay.
I went to Taco Bell. I'm excited. I'm thinking about this new episode we're premiering on Sunday. I'm talking to my kids about it. Like, Dan, we get it. And I'm like, all right, kids, you know, I've upset you by constantly talking about this. Let's go get some fries from Taco Bell. And we go there, and the guy goes, "Oh, I'm sorry, sir. We just quit serving those."
It's a shame, but it's not, because they weren't that great.
You didn't like them?
They were like the orange vanilla Coke of taco place French fries.
Taco place French fries. You know, more taco places need French fries. If you do your taco place right. I'm not necessarily saying the Taco Bell, but like there's this place out west called Taco John's.
Yeah.
Have you been there?
No.
Well, they have it's kind of a run-of-the-mill corporate place, you know, but they claim they're Tex-Mex. I don't know what that means. I think corn gets involved somehow.
Ooh.
I think that's how Tex-Mex
I do like corn.
I do like corn and black beans together. It's a nice combo.
It is a nice combo.
But their side item is tater tots.
A taco place?
Yeah. Taco John's. You get a taco. You're like, oh, I want 2 chicken tacos. Blah, 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 blah. And they're like, okay. And here's your customary tater tots.
I'd go there.
This place is great.
Right.
And that was the coolest. I think I was in Kansas. Either Kansas or Missouri. One of those places. They both have the same Kansas City. One of those.
Yeah.
The Kansas side's way nicer.
Anyways, so what else have we been up to? What's been going on? The Random Band Challenge.
The band challenge. That's a big one.
This is our first time really speaking publicly about it.
This is the first time we've talked about it live. Now, we've discussed it in a piece together episode. I took what we had, Harlos and I had started in the very beginning. We talked about collecting documents. Not documents. Documented video evidence.
There you go.
of what was going down with this Random Band Challenge. But we actually learned about the Random Band Challenge through Chris Wolf.
Chris Wolf, yes.
And Chris Wolf had told us about it. It seemed pretty interesting. You know, it sounds pretty cool. And then we signed up thinking, whatever. You know, we find out 48 other people had signed up. And they'd split all 50 of us up amongst 10 bands, 5 each band.
Yeah. And it was completely random. Just
completely random.
5 singers, or here's 3 guitarists and 2 singers.
And in your case, you got paired up with a lot of guitarists.
3 guitarists and 2 singers.
No drummer.
No drummer. So I ended up playing the drums.
And you're pretty good.
I did okay.
You're a humble guy.
I mean, did okay. I can keep a beat. I can't do anything flashy.
I was pretty happy with what I saw. You know, I liked it.
I like to play.
I, on the other hand, was also part of a band, and then I actually had to cut from the band because of stylistic differences to some degree, but a lot of it was work and just life.
Right.
But I still gave them my support and tried to put them together a little video and stuff. They did pretty well with what they had, you know, pretty well. Did you just crack that brew?
I did crack that brew.
I'm going to crack my brew.
Crack that brew.
Bro.
So, the weather's finally getting better here in central Indiana, thank goodness.
Oh, my God.
I've been enjoying every minute of it, taking advantage of the sunshine and the not cold.
You got that glorious backyard.
I'm cleaning up the backyard, getting things ready for the spring, the so-called spring we're having.
Yeah, it's an in and out. It's like you take what you can get from it.
Right.
We did have 2 really good sunny days.
2 nice sunny days.
In a back-to-back. No complaints.
It was like a nice day matinee.
Nice day matinee. Yeah, I love that. So then you've been doing a lot of fires in your yard.
Oh yeah, I love doing fires.
That's my ultimate favorite.
Burning brush and walnuts and just cleaning up the place and sitting around the fire.
Yeah, I love that.
It's the easiest way to get rid of a bunch of sticks.
Yeah, and listen to a bunch of sticks.
Oh, dude. Paradise Theater would be sweet listening to while at a campfire.
The crackling of the limbs.
And Tommy Shaw's voice.
Oh, did we just write a new creed?
A new creed? Maybe.
Well, that's great, you know? The crackling of sticks and Tommy Shaw's voice. By gum, that
sounds like a nice
Saturday night.
That does.
I like that.
Yeah. But yeah, we're just coming back to do this thing for a little bit after not being around for a little bit because things are slowing down a little bit, unless where they are picking up a little bit.
Yeah, it's kind of like the spring, you know. Sometimes it's happening, sometimes it ain't.
That's true.
And with us dudes, we're just regular people, and we get around the city sometimes.
Yeah.
I'm glad when we do. Actually, we get around the city so infrequently that when we do, I enjoy it immensely.
It's very nice.
I'm still riding on high from the Fountain Square night.
Yeah, it was a pretty good night.
That was a good one, you know.
I don't got to go out for like 3 more months now. It's good.
Yeah, good. That's all I needed. It was dessert
I
and
just
dinner.
stay home and watch some Hulu.
Oh, Hulu. Yeah, let's talk about that for a minute. That's the hot topic.
I've been streaming. I haven't had cable in like 10 years.
Streaming and Hulu's not too bad with the commercials. They're just modest enough to where I'm kind of glad they do it because it's like to my kids. I'm like, now you got to deal with it.
Oh, I actually broke down the time of a standard evening sitcom on Hulu because it always says like 22 minutes for the length. But the commercials add to it, of course.
So they added into the extra time.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
When it says like 22 minutes, it came out to like 27 minutes.
That's a 30-minute episode. That's how they would do it when we were kids. And then it was really shocking to me once DVDs hit, because once DVDs became a thing, you saw the actual run time of the episode.
Right.
21, 22 minutes.
Right.
You're like, oh my goodness.
Like, okay, this was a 22-minute show. 36-second intro. Then it played the show for almost 8 minutes. Then a minute and a half of break. Then almost 5 minutes. Then another minute and a half of break. Then almost 6 minutes. So it's like 8, 5, and 6.
And 90 seconds is pretty modest for a streaming deal. I mean, considering it's like what, $6 a month now?
It is. The Hulu is.
Hulu went down in price. How often
Amazon's
does that
going
happen?
up again.
Yeah. So you get what you pay for, though. I mean, I actually am a YouTube premium guy. I know I don't know how common that is, but I do pay my dues and I get no commercials. So every once in a while, I'll switch to the dudes YouTube, which isn't.
Mm-hmm.
Then I go to do the simplest thing, like turn my phone off while I'm listening to something. It cuts it. I'm like, damn! Because I don't get that's one of the features of the premium. Is you can turn off your device. Because I use it a lot for like, it's my Spotify.
Right.
Or my self-help method. I use, whatever. I love YouTube because of that. YouTube, I still think, is one of the greatest platforms in terms of anything.
Right.
How many things have you learned to do on YouTube?
A lot.
A lot.
A friggin' lot.
Anything from, I'm kind of curious about how to burn wood. Or, how the wood burning.
Wood burning, yeah.
Deal,
yeah.
To, I've never changed a baby's diaper before.
Well, I don't know how to play that one little lick in Love is a Battlefield.
Ooh, speak of which, I got something pretty awesome I want to show you.
Okay, well, Josh is going off screen now to grab something that he claims he would like to show me. Let's all sit here and wait until he comes back to see what this object is. We are again listening to the musical stylings of Midwest Contraband from their SoundCloud. Is that what it is? BandHub, SoundCloud?
Bandcamp.
Bandcamp. From their Bandcamp account.
Hello, everybody. It's interesting about this episode, and I'm going to break the 8th wall. How many walls am I breaking? What's the wall you break? 8th wall?
The fourth wall?
I'm going to take that wall and double it. And what I'm going to say for real, though, is we have 0 viewers.
Yep, we do.
Do you know why?
Because everyone else is watching Game of Thrones.
Everyone's watching Game of Thrones. And also, we're trying a different format with this season.
Yes.
Where we do have the pre-edited portion of the beginning. And then we got our banter.
So basically, we're not going to be doing this probably every week, live stream style like we had been. I know some people have enjoyed the green screen. Brenda from French Lit keeps writing in, saying how she misses the green screen and how we should bring it back.
Whatever Brenda wants, though.
I don't know. So we're going to try a format where we do stuff and film it and break it down in a nice little bit. And then we'll talk to you afterwards.
And here we are, doing just that.
We're like FDR of YouTube. We're going to do something, and then we're going to come talk to you.
Yeah, I like that. That's good. FDR, man.
These are our fireside chats.
I'm okay with that. Now, do you think FDR would be FDR or Teddy in a fight?
Teddy. Speaking of Teddy, Teddy would
Wasn't
take
FDR in
him.
a wheelchair?
And towards the end, he got the polio.
Oh, shoot. That's awful.
Right. But my brother's really into Teddy Roosevelt and like learning about him and reading about him. And I was at Goodwill a while back and I found a book about Teddy Roosevelt. But it was like the opposite perspective of Roosevelt through history. It was about how he was such an asshole.
Whoa.
So
Yay,
I bought it and I sent it to my brother because I thought it was hilarious.
What's the response? What's your...
He hasn't got. He'll get it Monday.
Oh man, does he still look like a fat Rick Moranis?
He's got a beard going. He keeps making fun of my stash.
He's just jealous.
I know it.
Which is funny because I bet he could grow the exact same mustache.
Probably.
But I mean, what are subtle differences?
Me and my brother. I've got a rounder face. I think his is more square. Like I feel like my face is longer.
Isn't that? Yeah, genetics are interesting like that.
Right.
You're kind of a drop in the bucket.
Yeah.
Do you think clones would be the same way? Just variations of the exact same thing. Like it's pretty much the same thing, but
I mean, it'd be like manufacturing. Like you got a machine that makes.
It's a good point.
You got a machine that makes 10,000 slices of American cheese the exact same way per minute. Think
How
about
different
it.
is processed cheese? I think that's a bad example.
Hey, it's not a bad example.
It's the worst example ever.
No, it's just
the most.
It's the simplest.
Thing.
It's the simplest, dumbest answer to that question.
Maybe like Furbies. You know, like
exactly.
Toasters.
I'm just saying, manufacturing in general can reproduce the exact same thing over and over and over and over.
It's a copy of a copy of a copy.
Right.
And I like the. What was it? We used to call it factory fit. It was like it was a mistake. They would always say, blame the factory. There was a phrase we used to use.
Made on a Monday or a Friday?
No, I like that. That's pretty good.
If you get a piece of shit, it's because it was made on a Monday or a Friday. You want a Wednesday guitar.
You want the Wednesday orders.
Yeah.
Where it's like, okay, maybe Rhonda has Wednesday, Thursdays off.
Right.
Which is weird because she's been with the company for 17 years.
And she's dating Scott.
It's Scott over there who's
10 years younger.
That dude's doing inbound stuff.
He still drives a freaking Mazda Miata. And it's mint, people. He got it from his grandmother.
Oh, shoot. And she got it for a grocery getter. But she was a country girl, so going to the grocery store back then was like...
And she'd just go down the country roads buzzing down 85 mile an hour, all excited.
In a Mazda Miata.
Hey, that was her one embellishment a week. Her
vroom, vroom, Grandma.
That's right. I'm going to knock the cobs out of it, kids.
What did I get off screen for a moment?
Oh, yeah. What was that?
Yourself?
What is that?
Yourself? Insert graphic. Well, my friends, my father brought this to me this evening.
Camera's right there, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
My father brought this to me.
I just broke the fourth wall, too.
Oh, yeah. I'm new to this, and I had a beer, which made my... And, so this is an ocarina.
An ocarina? What are you, a freaking Mayan?
Well, this is actually based
Olmec?
off of... you can see it here. There's the... deal there. It's actually got a cool stand for it too. It's a hand, which is pretty cool.
That's interesting.
Yeah, you might want to go a little. Oh, the light's hitting it.
Oh, it even has freaking ocarina tablature, basically.
And if you look, it's pretty similar to the one that the Link plays in Zelda from Ocarina
If you
of Time.
play it, do you win?
I'm gonna open portals, bro. So you got these down here.
Dude, do you know my heart will go on?
Oh.
Oh, what about the beginning of Sledgehammer? Right. That's pretty good, dude. You're getting better at that.
So yeah. This is the Ocarina of Time.
Bum 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 bum.
And it matches my wallet pretty well, except for this is my Zelda memorabilia that I'm holding on to. It's just coincidental.
I got a new wallet the other day. You know what really grinds my gears? New wallets.
Oh, you're breaking them in.
Oh, man.
And it's like the hoarding effect of a wallet is interesting in general.
Right.
So,
one of the first things that bonded us was an evening we spent seeing what was in our wallets and comparing.
Are we talking that tonight?
Why not?
All right.
I'm not going through my wallet tonight. I'm just talking about that time that we did it.
Oh.
Went through our wallets.
I was going to go through my wallet again because I got some pretty good stuff in there.
I'm not. My new wallet's a pain in the ass. All the little pockets are still stiff. So I gotta like really get in there to get my debit card out of that sumbitch.
Do people really keep pictures in their wallets like they used to?
Not anymore. Unless you feel like carrying around 4 inches of garbage in your back pocket and sitting on that while you're driving.
Oh no, this comes out of comes out of the pocket, goes into the little thing. I wish I did that with my cell phone.
Mine's always, if I'm out, mine's always in my pocket.
I'm going to have to break this broadcast for a moment to point something out to Carlos.
What's that?
Carlos, there's a shadow on that wall that looks like Abraham Lincoln stretching his legs.
Abraham Lincoln?
He's looking to the right. He's got his mouth as a gape. He's stretching his hamstrings.
Well, I think I see it. Like he's slouched.
Yeah.
His arms are like at the back.
Yeah, he's like doing this thing. He's like, and he's doing a thing where he's like stretching.
Yeah, I can see that.
If it's not his mouth agape, it's his beard coming down.
I can see it.
For the people at home, we will add this in post.
Like he's like doing the Captain Morgan stance on an old transmission.
My brain went there instantly. I saw like a hat, and then I came down. I'm like, he's doing a lunge. That's what I'm talking about.
That's movie magic, people.
Oh my goodness. Well, I'm kind of interested in that art. Have you seen that my cover photo on my Facebook? And that sounds strange to ask your best friend.
Yeah, I think I've seen it. Yeah.
I need it. As I'm asking you that, I don't know your cover photo.
I stole the photo you took of me pointing at the styrofoam cup.
That's your profile. What's your cover?
Oh, my cover. That's me and my family in the backyard.
I do remember it now. It's funny when you think about that, though. Like I can tell you when a friend's changed the profile picture, but like the cover photo is like, it's like that. It's like when you major in something and you minor in something else. It's like the minor might be something really cool, but you're always thinking about like, I majored in physics.
Right.
You know, oh, he minored in arithmetic.
I never really cared much for the background photos and all that crap until one time I made a fake account. Well, I made an account that was mine, but I was Mike Pants. And I made it all like Mike Pants, like the thumbnail. And like the background was like an American flag. Yeah.
That's amazing.
And I would go to random things and I would like say stuff on posts about Mike Pence. Just like dumb shit like I love potatoes. And people would be like, yeah, Mike Pence.
Did Mike Pence get a good following?
And people were like agreeing with him.
People were biting.
Right.
Yeah,
and then
good.
like 3 days later, that account was deleted. And I've not been the same since.
I wouldn't either because that's kind of infiltrating on your.
It was fun.
Yeah, Mike Pants, dude. That's too good to be.
Me and my brother called Mike Pence Mike Pants since we were kids.
You guys have known him since you were kids?
Well, he's been running. What was he before? He was governor of Indiana.
Right, I remember. That's when I knew him was when he.
Right.
Because 2012, I had regular TV.
And like
so
he was doing other,
he
was doing other stuff before that. I forget exactly what, but he's always been running commercials for a while for senator.
He's a handsome man. I gotta say that he's got a very chiseled, like the white hair.
He does look like a marble statue.
Like he's like, but it's like I think he's very conflicted on like who he's supposed to be. I think it's gonna be like a. He kind of seems like the emperor, but I think he's more of like a Vader character, to where he's like. He's accidentally evil. I think that maybe Mike Pants
accidentally evil.
Like
that's a good band name.
Yeah, accidentally evil. But I see these. Do you ever watch some of these political videos where they're just talking about whatever?
Yeah.
And Mike Pence will be there, and then old Prez Trump, and then Prez Trump is very animated. He is who he is.
Yeah.
And then Pence looks like a cardboard cutout. Like I don't think Mike Pence goes to these things. I think they have a cardboard cutout of him that they put in the chair.
You said they could be.
And that's it.
He is from the Midwest.
He's so good at just being there. Just being there. That's all he has to be. It's like
I bet he doesn't high five for shit.
No, I don't think so.
Calling you out.
We're calling you out on that, Pants. And if you want to give the dudes a high five, that's good. We'll give you a high five. I'll high five anybody.
I will give anybody a high five.
I will high five anybody.
If you put your hand up around me, I will give you a high five.
You're gonna get it. If you're, within reason.
And if I present to you a high five and you don't high five,
then I know that you were a person that should have been high fived in the first place.
Exactly, and I should not associate myself with you.
And that's the point on offering a high five to anybody, because then you can find out what kind of people.
Exactly.
I'm the kind of person who lived just enough outside the city to where when I wave, if you don't wave back, I get it.
Right.
You're a punk.
Right.
You know, like that's just the way.
But if I'm in like a small area, I always wave to people, and they're like, "Oh, this dude waved to me."
it's a matter of just
It's just being nice.
yeah, and it's
Spreading a little
connected.
sunshine.
But you know, the funny thing is when you wave to someone, and then you see them like moments later, like say an hour or two later, like you run into them at work again. And there's that moment of like, oh, we've already done this. Like if you say, "Oh, hey, how you doing?" again, they'll be, "Hey, still doing good."
Right.
You know, like is it a 24-hour window that you can say hey to somebody again?
I always say hey to my guys, my dudes.
More than once?
More than once? What do you mean? Like in the same day?
Well, like in my situation, I work in like a factory.
Right.
So it's a big area. So
You
like,
work in a box with the same people that you see constantly.
but sometimes I won't see anyone in certain areas because I'm not having to go to that area in the building. But sometimes I'm around the building like 3 or 4 times.
Okay.
And on those days, like I'll like early in the morning, I'll be like, "Oh, hey, Mike, how's it going?" And he'll be like, "Oh, hey, how's it going?" And then we'll walk past each other. And then 2 hours later go by and I'm starting to walk past Mike again. And I'm like kind of ignoring Mike because
Right,
like,
I got you.
I've already had this
I got
moment.
you.
And then he's like doing the same, like, and everyone's like, "Oh, hey, Mike." And they're like, And then there's that moment of, "Oh, shit, I forgot."
I think it's the eye contact bit. Like once you make eye contact, like me and another guy at work, we always wave each other across the shop. Like walk about, do a stupid little wave.
Right.
That's what we do.
But I mean, at what point is it monotonous and repetitive?
After, if I got to wave to you twice, after we've already had our initial "What's up" in the morning. I mean, I think one wave after official acknowledgement for the day is a pretty good ratio of acknowledgement throughout the day.
Yeah, I think that's good enough. I think that's enough saying, "Hey, what's up?"
Right.
Not much. All right.
Cool, man. I'm going to go do my job. And if I see you, I'm going to wave to you once, and I'm going to go do my job. But if I see you again...
Sometimes you really make somebody think you're crazy when you see them, and 2 hours later, like, "Oh, hey, what's up, man?" Like you haven't seen them in days again.
That could be funny. I couldn't pull that off at my place.
Oh, yeah, because you're pretty tight-knit.
We're
There's like
pretty-
maybe, 20 people?
Barely.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's pretty tight-knit.
Mhm.
Mine, there's like 75 on my shift.
Right.
You know, and then it's like there's 3 of them. So that's a lot of people.
That's right. So
That's a lot of bread.
lot of bread. Speaking of bread, I think we're getting down to the heel of this loaf.
Yes.
And we should probably drop this off here soon.
Yeah, we're going to drop this off like a loaf in the old throne.
Loaf
The
in the
Game
throne.
of Thrones.
Oh,
And,
yeah. Everybody's watching that. I forgot
and
about
then-
that.
For real skis, we had the Midwest Contraband. We're
Yeah.
listening to them still.
Yeah.
The No Pit Cherries made the video.
But I don't think they know it. If they do, cool.
We'll let them know.
If we're cool, whatever. We'll be
Well, you
cool.
guys are good. I like them. I've heard that name for a long time. I
Right.
feel like they've been established for quite a while.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Yeah. This is season 2. This is episode 1.
Of season 2 of Dudes
Tunes
and Brews.
and Brews. And we're going to close this episode by cracking a shot.
Oh,
A
snaps.
fireball.
Oh, schnapps. May as well.
Oh, hey! Where'd you come from?
Oh, I've been here the whole time.
I'll be damned. Oh, still using that mouse for this. Oh, it say something. Oh, it says and goodbye. Oh, shit. Oh.